Welcome everyone to the Recreation Commission meeting for April. I'm glad everybody's here. Thank you so much for being here. First item on the agenda is to welcome our new member. Welcome, Michael.
Yay.
Officially today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And second item is to approve the February minutes.
Vote to approve.
Second.
Agreed.
Wonderful. And I'm gonna skip to the egg hunt recap.
Sure.
Just first. It was a good crowd. We had on the 28th of March. We definitely have a few bags left, but those were extra bags, so I think we had at least 300 kids, and
Great.
there was plenty of National Honor Society volunteers, which was wonderful. The Easter Bunny was a big hit. And we had plenty of eggs, which I'm even more grateful for.
Awesome.
So when we have 3 boxes left for next year, and they just have toys in them, so we'll be good, which is wonderful. But it overall went really well, and we got good reviews from people that I talked to who enjoyed being there, and we a total of $1,481 is what we spent on the event. We did get a discount for the maze, the blow-up maze, because it was not up to good standards.
Yeah, I called them in the morning. All I really wanted was to make sure that they cleaned the floor because leaves had gotten all over the floor.
Yeah.
And he texted me back that he was going to take an additional discount off. But I was like, I wasn't really aiming for that, but I'm happy
It was very nice that they did that. And we do a lot of, Busy Bee helps us out a lot, so I'm grateful for that. But I guess they said that we ended up getting the wrong one. Like we were supposed to get the dry one, but this one was one that had been used and had not been cleaned, right? Isn't that what they said? Something to that effect? Like there was 2, because we've never ever had an issue, but so grateful for that, and we certainly love the company. They do great work for us.
Ryan, you said they gave a discount?
Yeah, additional onto, they give us I think a $500 discount, right? Initially, and then it was an additional $100.
Yes, so it would cost $700 to rent it for the day.
Gosh, do we want minutes? I'll just start taking notes if you want.
Oh, I can do it. It's fine.
Oh, you want to do it?
Yeah, sorry. I got it right here, so I'll just take it. But thank you. If you want me to, if you want to do it, you're more than welcome.
I figured
so much.
Yeah, she could work.
Okay.
Kathleen could work off the.
And she can. I can share this.
Okay, that's fine. Too. I just, if she's, down and out, we should help her out. I'll do it for her.
Yeah, maybe on votes would take who first and second in
voting items.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So next is I'll just jump to the budget. I don't know any more than anybody else does. I did put in for the $10,000 to have it for the line item to add the expenses back in to cover the pool. I heard from Mary Beth at the beginning of the week, and that has been taken off the line item.
I figured.
So we are left with a decision basically which impacts the pool for next year, but it also impacts our 4th of July potential celebration. We're working off of $30,000, which some of that has already been used. 6,000 of that has already been used for the chemicals, for the pool chemicals. And that money is what was I don't want to say left in the revolving fund before we started registrations for this year. So registration for this year started mid-February for the park program and for swimming lessons. And basically what that money is for paying the staff. What comes in goes out and pays for like the park program supplies or anything we need for the pool, but not necessarily chemicals. In the past, it has not had to be that, but now it has to be that because the expense line item has been taken off. So this will be the second year that we're not getting anything else from the town to run basically the pool and to staff the pool earlier in the season and later on in the season. Because that was also part of the expense line was pool salaries, because we wanted to be able to have the pool open earlier and stay open later, which has been worked out great. But that fund is going to be dwindling down. So the $6,000 for the pool, $6,225 for the pool, chemicals is not the expense that it costs to open it. It's also not the expense that it costs for the maintenance, the weekly or bi-weekly. It's weekly maintenance, sorry. And then any extra things that happen. So we had to, not last summer, but the summer before, we had to fix the electricity line that went from the pole to the pool. Thankfully, because of the DPW, they were able to dig the ditch and all that. So we basically had to pay for like the electrician and the supplies of it all. The year before that, the pump went. We had to get that refurbished. We have a refurbished pump, but if anything happens, like to the chlorinator, to the pH pump, any of those things, we'll have to take care of that with the budget with the money that's in the revolving fund.
Are any of those things under warranty that we can make sure of and check and say?
Oh yeah, the pool company is fabulous, and they will take care. It's T&D Pool Company, and they take care of. They back all of their stuff, and they're very supportive and helpful, and they get us like the best deals on anything that they possibly can. They take really good care of the pool. Very supportive and helpful. And the DPW is wonderful because they come and help out with if there's any issues of anything, they're able to take care of that too. On top of that is the cost of electricity, which as we know has increased dramatically. So the pool, to operate the pool is quite the big electrical expense for June, July, August. Or actually it's May, half of May, because they open the pool and have to get it going for a couple weeks before we use it. So it's basically May through the beginning of September, mid-May to the beginning of September that the pump is running. So it's something to think about for the 4th of July. Just that's what we have to kind of work with. I don't know.
We have a bit more of a jump on it this year, so maybe we can start thinking of ideas of, our two big things was if we got that 10,000, the pool being open for free and the jumpy stuff, but that obviously we're not going to be able to safely afford to do that. And we may even have to look at paring down other stuff. Did you hear back from the DJ?
I have not heard back from the DJ.
Because that might be something that's another expense we can cut out. I can provide speakers. So it might come down to just having to pare down and see how much volunteer support we can get. Because it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to spend much money on it at all. Especially just knowing if something goes wrong with the pool, we're going to have to fix it if we want to keep it open. I think people understand that we're setting the priority to keep the pool open, and we need to keep our money ready for that.
It sounds like at least we should consider not doing the 4th of July at all.
Yeah,
That'd be-
I'm in my head. I'm thinking, how can we kind of transition it into like a community and volunteer based function, like maybe even outside of recreation or something like that. Like, I know it would be a lot of work. I'd,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying nothing should happen on that day. I'm
Yeah.
just saying we can't be paying people
to be there.
that
Exactly,
day,
exactly.
based on our.
So the expense
Expenses.
for the staff, like there was 4 or 5 park program counselors that like ran the events. So they were there, paid for 9, 10, 11, like 4 hours. Because they came and set up and they ran the relay races and they ran the the parade, like that kind of thing. And they loved it. They came and set everything up. So if we didn't do the bouncy houses and all that, like it would end up being like a 2-hour event, 2 or 3 hour event. The other thing that happens is there's food. We had the Cub Scouts came and they served food, or they cooked food for paying. We had the shaved ice there. We had Heidi's Hollow there. So it had been able to be a bigger event, but it doesn't have to be. It really could be anything you want it to be. If it's just the parade and like the fun relay races and it's from 10 to 12 and that's what we do, we can do that. It's also a big day. I mean, it's Saturday and it is like the 250th, all that kind of thing. So that was my other thing. Like we could keep it simple and have just a couple hours of fun in the morning.
Like, just do the bike parade and I'll DJ it, and then maybe
I mean, the relay races are fine. We have all the stuff to do it. We probably have like many of the ribbons. I don't know how many ribbons we have left, but
yeah. And if we just
that was really the only like cost of it. We also did like the kids could like do the spray on tattoos and that kind of silly stuff, but we don't like it. Really could be anything we wanted it to be, or like you said, nothing at all, depending on what. And I don't know if anybody in the area is doing anything else because it's the 250th. Do you know? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I think 2 years ago was the 250th. I don't remember.
No, the country.
Oh, the country, yeah.
The country.
So today, like this year, is the 250th.
Is it this year?
Yeah.
My math is bad.
1776. So I remember.
Oh my God.
I remember.
Well, now all the numbers are making sense.
Yep.
No, I was just responding to the lack of funding.
Oh, absolutely. No, yeah. So
If we can afford it, we should do it. I'm not saying we shouldn't, but what do? I guess what I'm wondering is there anything we should cut in anticipation of having less money this summer? Are there any expenses that we should be looking at cutting, or can we afford?
that's the. I mean, that was
already planned?
I think cutting out the bouncy houses, because we did pay for all of that, would save. Well, each one of them is like $600 or $700 a piece, so it was like $1,500 about. So
And the DJ, like Ryan said,
the
cutting
DJ
those.
is $500.
yeah, and then
plus.
the pool is a bigger expense because the lifeguards are paid more and we need a certain amount of.
Yeah, so then the other, I don't know if you know this, but the pool was open to the public for free from like 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock. So like the morning event started at 10, ended at 1, and then the pool opened at 1 to 3. So we had a set of lifeguards to pay, 4 lifeguards and a gate attendant, and then the 4 to 5 park program counselors to help run that. Which they know the kids and they're awesome at that. I'm sure we could do it without them, but I think they make it exciting.
So they're concerned about a line item that was it $10,000? removed?
Yes, I asked for 10,000 to
Okay.
be put in, but it wasn't. It was not put
So-
in. It was, and then it was taken out.
Yeah. So without the bouncy houses and that's 2,000 out of 10 recovered right there. So
Well, the 10,000 in my mind was basically to take care of the pool. Like that would be so it's still going to cost $10,000 or more to take care of the pool.
yeah, so if we're trying to come up with the money, we said 1,500 for the bouncy houses, 500 for the beach. So 20% of the way there with those two items.
Yeah, this is like
And then-
basically trying to build our free
Yeah.
cash back up.
So we'd be looking for other things we could do, but that's not a bad start, I would say, if you plan around those two things.
Yeah, and
And then plan the rest of the day like you had already planned it.
yeah, and that's kind of the consensus that we came to. I think it was 2 meetings ago. Was that we're going to wait to see if we were going to get this, money allocated for a line item at town meeting, and then we were even going to wait until it was voted at town meeting before we decided if we wanted to go all out. Because I mean, last year we had to cancel it altogether. So, and I just know when we canceled it last year, there was a lot of public outreach about maybe we could just come together as more of like a community volunteer based thing that didn't cost as much. And I think that's just the way we have to move forward with it.
And I don't mind. I like the idea of more community things, especially for 4th of July, not just celebrating the nation, celebrate the town. And if we can get more community things, maybe we can offset some of that cost that we would have been putting into, and something. I'm not sure what other fundraisers we can do and have for something like this to save the pool parties. I don't know.
There used to be a Friends of the Pool. So I've been looking into that, especially my work with the Open Space and Recreation Plan. That's kind of one of their action items and goals is to try and establish things like that. And I mean, a 4th of July event is a good place to kind of network with people that show up to be like, hey, because we obviously as a commission can't start a Friends of the Pool. It has to be, it's a conflict of interest if you're raising money while you're on the commission.
Yeah.
So it's about trying to encourage others to do so. But what would the cost be to fund the 4 park program kids for the day? To just run like the relays and
average, I would say they probably get paid average or like $17 an hour. So it would be 17 times 4. $68 a person times, say 5 people.
Do we give them $40?
You're
boom,
quick.
right off.
Boom. Yeah. So
The math is coming back.
about that, it might, depending on it, could be up to like 500, and so you could average it at like 500. I would say 17 is probably like average of their
Yeah.
their hourly rate.
Yeah, and I mean, in the past I've donated the eggs for an egg toss.
Yeah.
Like, I think like at a baseline that might be doable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's, the pool numbers so well, so that's, I would, trust your discretion on it, but if we want to hold the event and just pare it down and let the public know that it's just,
Yeah.
I mean, at least we're having something this year.
Yeah.
Right.
Having vendors come and sell food and stuff,
Yeah.
and having a pool open, that's all pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like a good start.
That would attract people to the park
Well,
on a random day if they
So
saw
having
Sweetie
the-
shaved
having
ice there, and yeah.
So having the pool open adds a whole other cost of the counselors.
Yeah, I
The
think
pool, the pool staff is higher than that. That would be probably about
Yeah, I mean,
$800 for
yeah.
them.
those were on. So what we had established in the past meeting was if we weren't getting that 10,000, we were not opening the pool and we weren't doing the jumpers. That was the decision we kind of made already. So it's
Okay.
completely understandable.
Yeah.
Nice to have your eyes hot. But
It
that's
is,
fine.
for
There's
sure.
there's a lot of things.
There might be a hose somewhere new.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of things you can do. If you have a huge crowd, you can't have that many in the pool anyway. It's a
True.
small pool, so you can plan
Yes.
around it.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
So no
just-
pool,
So that's
no jumpy
summer
heads.
park program check. Pool and park staff check.
My wife wanted to buy something at Costco
Don't stop.
that was this giant frog tunnel that you hook a hose to and it just sprays.
Oh, super fun.
Maybe I was like, no, what are we going to use this once or twice a year and ruin the grass in our yard? But maybe
Yes, you are.
if we did buy
No.
You
that,
know she already has.
No.
if we did buy that, maybe that could be something that we add because there is a hose there.
Grass is expensive.
Permission from the DPW.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll look into that. Something like that where we don't need lifeguards. It's just like, a misting station or something like that if it's going to be a real
Oh,
hot
you can.
day.
We do have a hose. There is. I mean, just if it's going to be hot, like just to have the kids be able to run through it, like
Yeah.
in the morning when we
Yeah.
have the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, even old school, just a sprinkler. You're right. Jump through. Yeah.
Yes,
We'll
that is
figure
a
something
popular
out
thing
like
at the
that.
park program. For
Maybe
sure,
just-
we call it when we bring that out.
We'll find some biodegradable water balloons or something like that. We'll figure something out.
All right.
reusable water balloons.
Oh, they have reusable ones?
Yeah,
Oh,
so like
technology.
it's like a little magnet holds together,
Oh, so it
and you
just
throw
splits
it, and it
open?
just pops open.
Oh,
I gotta check those out.
There you go, refill. I do it with the baseball kids. They bring a cooler, and they go and they refill it in the cooler and throw it some more.
I'm writing this down.
So, but no,
So-
reusable
that's
water
fun.
balloons they're great.
I'm looking at it on Amazon for myself.
Yeah, no. You want the magnetic ones because like those hold together better, and then there's other weirder ones that don't work as well. But the ones with it just it just pops open in half. It closes.
easy to
little
fill?
Magnet holds it. Oh yeah, the kids can do it. I mean, I had like kindergartners, first
Oh,
graders
sweet.
doing it themselves.
That's awesome.
So yeah, you can do stuff like that. I made them. They're supposed to throw the ball in baseball. If you hit me, you get me. Go ahead, let's see you do it. So they had a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
that's
doing
fun
that.
practice.
It's like a poor man's dunk tank. It's pretty good.
I fancy that. Like that.
Mm.
Old time fun.
So you could set up a station.
now-
you could
now
set up a
having-
station
yeah.
where someone's making fun of the kids.
Yeah,
you
you
could
sit
step
down.
up, take turns throwing water balloons out.
I like that. That's a little more controlled than just setting them loose with them. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
idea. That's great. Just sit somebody in a little kiddie pool and say,
Like that.
that's perfect.
Oh, that's fun. All right. So the part.
A lot of stuff you could do, and it wouldn't take that long to throw it together. So
Yeah.
as long as you have people to work your stations, you can.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
that'd be fun. All right. Next item is the summer park and pool registrations, which has been going well. We have average about 50 kids a week for right now. So, and I know that I will send out the flyers to the schools and ask the schools to send those out. They're online. They're on Facebook, but and we printed them for a lot of people took them at the egg event. So the word's out, which is wonderful. Summer park and pool staff, we have been having interviews for counselors. We probably need to hire about 5 more counselors. The majority of the staff came back. The pool staff, I have a good crew, hoping to get 2 new lifeguards, which I just talked to a mom, and she is hopefully going to get her kids to be able to do it. And she had reached out to me because I had posted it on Facebook, and then was calling to ask about how do you go to get the classes and things like that. So hopefully, and then we have 3 lifeguards being recertified through Percy Walker Pool over April vacation. So the 3 of them will be there. I have 2 definite water safety instructors that are coming back. We're still waiting on one. She's a junior in college, and so she's waiting on internships possibilities. Hopefully they're local, and hopefully they start after 11 o'clock.
Or maybe it's just a dead end.
But if she can, then we have 3. If not, if we have 2, it's manageable. I can probably juggle the times around to make sure that the times and the levels of classes that are taught for that group can be managed. So we're looking good in that respect. Field updates. The DPW did a fabulous job of cleaning up Memorial Field, that whole area. They're getting ready for baseball opening day, which is this coming Saturday. And they've been working hard getting everything organized for us. They've been absolutely fabulous. Soccer, lacrosse use Memorial Field throughout the week after 4 o'clock. And then lower park field is used by softball, upper park field is used by baseball. So those are the ones that we take care of. The town and Whitman Little League take care of, the schools and Whitman Little League take care of the fields at Whitman Middle School. And the only other field that is scheduled for soccer is the field in front of Whitman Middle School, Jackson Field. They use that field as well.
Who's using Conley? Is that?
Oh yes, baseball uses Conley also.
All right, because they have soccer stuff set up.
Oh no, soccer. Sorry, baseball did have it, and now, but they didn't need it. So soccer, thank you. Soccer has it now. Yes.
Wait, can you reach Jackson Field yet? Because I thought the construction was right there.
So it's at the front, but
There's a side parking lot. You can drive right up to it.
Okay.
It's past the construction entrance. The construction obliterated the first soccer field on the right.
Yeah.
But the fenced-in field, which is what they always called it before they called it Jackson, the fenced-in field is still there, and the side parking lot is still there and in use. So,
Okay. So you just have to go around this construction to get to it.
Yeah, you go. It's your second right. Yeah.
Okay.
And I haven't heard any updates about when the fields will be back online, but it was 2027 for a couple of them, but I don't know. The 2028 was like probably when it will happen.
Okay.
But again, I haven't heard any new updates. So
Yeah.
So that's field updates. Yeah. Let's see. We talked about the egg hunt already, 4th of July. Committee updates. Open space. Oh, we did have, Ed probably talked to you about it, did he? We need to have someone join. Oh my gosh. The Hobart Dam Replacement Committee. So we, like for the open space, you, Ryan, are on it. Mm-hmm. So this came from.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So that. So we know Ryan's on that, and then this other one came late February. It says, "Dear Ed," this was from the select board. This will serve to inform that the select board at their meeting on February 17th voted to approve your request for a Hobart Dam Replacement Committee consisting of one representative from each of the following boards and committees: Conservation, Recreation, DPW, CPC, Community Preservation Committee, and the Council on Aging. So we have to have someone join that.
Council on Aging.
Yeah.
What's this? Okay.
I wanted to join it just to see what it's like.
No, but what does that have to do with the dam preservation?
just probably to have the numbers in there, just to
Yeah.
Represented.
Yeah, that's
Represented.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
Okay.
Does it mention how often they'll meet?
yeah.
No.
You know what? I'm willing to join. I don't have any other committees I'm part of.
All right.
Cool.
So I can let Ed know, and then so it says
do I have to be
advise
certain?
this office of the names of the board committee members who will be serving on the Hobart Dam Replacement Committee, so they can be notified by mail to report to the town clerk's office to be sworn in.
Yeah.
I swear.
Going in, swearing in again.
Excellent. Thank you so much. All right. So have you had open space meeting?
So we've had 2 meetings so far where we're meeting pretty frequently right now, just at this kind of going into the warmer months. We kind of want to get a jump on things. So what I've been kind of charged with is we have these 1 to 3 year action plans from the open space and recreation plan, which is finalized now. We were waiting on a letter of approval from the planning board, and once that was in, we're fully certified, and we're going to be getting printed copies of the plan. There will be one for recreation to keep here. We have these action items that we're trying. It's called the implementation committee now. It used to be the steering committee. Now it's the implementation. It's a lot of it is conservation based stuff. So the 2 members of the conservation that are on there are taking a lot of that. But what I've decided to kind of take the lead on is I forget the action item exactly, but it's basically establishing friends of and community-based organizations to help with funding for certain things, and then community cleanups of some of these recreational spaces and open spaces in town. And so I went ahead and I want to plan maybe 3 or 4 of them throughout the summer, and I pinned May 2nd as the first one to be held at Hobart Pond. I reached out to Angela McHugh, former rec member who ran a nonprofit that used to do an Earth Day cleanup, and she had some
Great.
issues this year. But I reached out to her as far as if she wants to be involved or her nonprofit. But I went and created a Facebook event. I posted it today, planning to post it to Whitman Pride or Whitman 02382 and some of the other town sites. And then I was hoping that if I send you
Absolutely.
the event, maybe you could post it to Recreation.
For sure.
So it's May 2nd from 8 to 1. And then from there, I'll probably before then, I might have a few other spots picked out and dates for those cleanups. And it's just good. I might just turn to the community too and say, hey, like, what spots around town, even certain streets or something, was like, what's looking like it needs a cleanup. Let's,
Excellent.
just try and build a base of people who are looking to get involved. And then hopefully from there also make connections with people who can, you like being involved? Your kids in the park program? Ever think about maybe starting a Friends of for the park to maybe hold some meat raffles or something to help raise some money for the pool? As we need it.
Some PR, yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much. That's great.
Yeah. So I'm really hoping. I've got in contact with the DPW. There is a member on the committee as well, but just that I can use the town dumpster, so that I'm not having to pay to dispose of the trash. And I put out if anybody can't make it on May 2nd, if donations are appreciated of like trash bags or gloves or those little grabber trash pickup thingies. And yeah, it's just it's going to be low cost and just, having people get out and help clean up.
Excellent. Much needed. That's great. Great place to start. Because you're right. You get people involved of all ages, and especially like kids and stuff. It'll be great.
Yeah. And then we have some other stuff that's more like conservation based. Like we're trying to identify different water culverts and making sure those are cleared. And there's the Hobart Dam is part of that, and different things like that. So we're working.
That's awesome. That's great. Good update. The CPC, the conservation. I'm sorry. I believe the forms are available. That was my understanding in February. I have asked the pool company to get me a quote for what the lift is, but I have not heard from them. I have to reach out. It's on my to-do list for April vacation, to ask if they can give me like a price or and so I could look up, because you need to give 3 quotes for that item, and then the install. In the past, when we did the tables, the DPW was wonderful about helping to install, but everything is right there in the spot for the pool, to be placed there. So I don't know how much more it would need. The pool company would be able to install it. So, but just try to get a cost for all of that to present. So working on that.
And this is the hydraulic lift?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. The only other thing I didn't put on here was for open space or open discussion was we received $300 from the Women's Club for scholarships for the park program. And I do have one family who has reached out. They received a scholarship last year for the daughter to be able to go for 2 weeks. It's a family who has had some challenges, and they're so appreciative of the ability to have this, that they're the only group, it's the only family member of, I'd say family, I guess family, that has reached out to ask about that. So I don't, if
You're looking
we
for a
can
vote
to
I vote
say,
to appropriate the $300 donation from the Women's Club?
yes.
The Women's Club to the family that requested assistance for the park program.
Second.
Agreed.
Okay.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you.
One more quick thing I forgot to mention about the open space plan. We're doing a site visit at Memorial Field on Thursday the 30th at 5:30 to look at the
What time?
5:30. We're going to be checking out the kind of the area behind the bleachers at Memorial Field. There used to be batting cages there. I don't think they're really used much anymore. But as a possible site for a skate park, because that was something that came up in a lot of the surveys that we did, is the community, a lot of younger kids that we surveyed wanted a skate park. And then there was also discussion, a lot of people want a dog park, so we might be looking there. There's also where the community garden is now. There's kind of some open space kind of behind that. We were thinking the possibility of a small fenced-in dog park, kind of like there's one at Union Point in Weymouth that's like, it's not very big, but it has like obstacles for the dogs and shaded areas and just somewhere you can let your dog off leash. So I think we're going to be hitting that after we check out Memorial Field and just kind of looking at the space and seeing if it's, might work and kind of, because I know that there are a lot of nonprofits that do like grants for skate parks. Like I think Tony Hawk, the famous skateboarder, has a nonprofit that will donate equipment and things like that. So we're looking into that, but we're just kind of going there to check out the site to see how big it is and see if it might work or not.
Just the people in open space.
Yeah. I just letting you guys know. Everybody's invited if anybody.
What's the date again?
The 30th. April 30th, 5:30.
So Bruce will be there because he's part of it.
Well, Rob Trumbull, who's also on the DPW, has been kind of liaison on the implementation committee. So I believe he'll be there. But Bruce is right around the corner.
Yes.
Might go grab him.
Hop in. Great. Anybody else have any questions, concerns, thoughts?
Not a lot. Just brief question. Is there? I know this is probably GDW. Doing anything about the geese at the town park? Is there any?
That is part of the open space. That is one of our first 1 to 3 year implementations. We're right now we're looking into other ways, because what we used to do, and we were actually, the DPW came to us to help fund for like Memorial Field, is they would run dogs.
Yeah,
but it's very expensive.
It's like my dog loose.
It's very expensive, but it is a great deterrent because the geese remember and think we shouldn't go there. There's predators there, but it's very expensive, and so it's not really sustainable for our budgets right now. So we're looking into other more cost-effective ways. There was talks about, and we're looking to try and do it humanely. And there was talks about fouling the eggs at Hobart, so like where they hatch. Mm-hmm. It's basically like geese birth control. Yeah, and suggested by PETA. So it's
PETA suggested neutralizing their eggs.
So it seems like a pretty humane thing to do. It's like a humane way to do population control. So I'm not saying that's what the plan right now, but what right now is where we're looking into how to best do that and try and remain cost effective. I mean, they have like the little bottle rocket kind of guns you can shoot, and different like sound machines that you can keep running. I mean, I think
would be a problem.
Yeah, the fake decoy.
The fox or the wolf.
Yeah, coyote. I don't think I've seen a Memorial Field in the past couple of years.
They did used to be there. I chatted with Bruce a lot about this when we were trying to figure out the best way. He found the best way to do it was the dogs.
Oh, the dogs are great.
The dogs definitely run it.
It's just they're super expensive, and that's why they came to us to help fund.
The recreation department, when we were able to, funded a couple months of it. I sent a message out to all of the sports organizations that use the field, and nobody was able to help us out with that fund. So the DPW did it, and we did it, but it wasn't certainly not enough.
Yeah,
we weren't able to do it enough. So, but Bruce did say that was the best way. I'd never heard of the other ways.
There was a.
But it is a problem. Do the rake that the DPW does take care of it, and they are out there, maintaining the field now. They do a great job of that for sure.
I mean, at the softball field, the geese are there every morning in the outfield.
I don't know if they run
munching on the gas.
You can ask.
So, and I
ask
know
the
we put our
DPW
kids
to run.
there frequently out in the grass there, and the geese are just living there.
Yeah, and even to try to have like a picnic around the pond, it gets really bad around.
Yeah, I mean
June.
that's
Like,
the irritating thing about that is they come because people feed them.
yeah,
Like stop feeding them. But
yeah,
I can ask the
it's a
DPW if
problem.
they
Yeah,
can clean, like
Yeah,
if their rake machine can go
the
onto the
lower field.
lower
outfield
fields.
by the lower field.
I can ask Bruce for
Yeah.
that.
We don't have signs that say "Stop feeding the geese," do we?
Wait,
Is
we've
there
done
one
it
by
in the
pond?
past. I don't think there's currently one right at, but we've had them up in the past. I remember it was a couple years ago. Bob Rogers sent out like a, "Please help. Does anybody have this kind of dog?" that we
Oh
can
yes,
borrow
I do
to just
remember.
chase the
Yes,
geese away?"
yes, and there were people that did it.
People did it.
Yes, they
Like
did
I don't know. I mean, my dog will chase the geese, and she's really good off leash. I've done it before with her at the middle school because the geese, they know what they're afraid of and what they're not. Like people, they're not afraid. I have driven a tractor right at them, and they just kind of waddle. But my 35-pound dog, if I let her loose, they start honking at each other. They get up and they fly. And if you even watch them at the park, they start honking. And I'm like, okay, where's the dog? And then I'll see, there's the dog. They spot dogs and they freak out about them. It's pretty obvious that it works.
I have a lab if we want to try this, but I don't know. No, he's not violent. He's
they are afraid. They'll run away.
I didn't. Like we had an incident with chickens, and we thought he was going to kill it. It didn't. He didn't. He just chased it for fun, grabbed it, and let it go.
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, that's not bad."
I don't. The geese won't distinguish. If the dog's willing to chase them, they'll fly away.
It's not a game.
But I just the cleanup would be great because they're always there in that outfield. But I'm glad it's on people's radar because it is a problem.
Yeah, and I think just trying to find something that's more consistent than the dog running and cheaper is what they're looking into. And like, when you start researching it, it's like everybody around here is trying to figure it out because they're protected. So, but their populations are booming. So it's like, it's a lot. It's more than I've seen since I like a kid. Like I don't remember the geese being as bad as they've been the last few years.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Okay.
That's all I.
Thanks.
Next meeting.
So, are we going to meet in May? Is my question, I guess.
We can, or we don't have to. I guess after we probably need to meet. So after town meeting, and if there's after the town elections, we as a commission have to reorganize. Even if everybody stays the same, but you still have to go through the reorganization part. So it probably should be after that time. So I know that May 4th is town meeting. Our town elections Saturday the 9th, or are they later?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet.
I'm trying to remember when the answer was. Yeah, I'm on the site right now.
Should be a calendar, right? Town calendar. Isn't that user friendly? All right, May.
That reminds me. I've got to download the town calendar.
Annual town election, May 16th.
Oh, 16th.
I knew it. I knew that Hanson was on the 16th, but I didn't know if we were the same day.
I should know. Totally space. 5/16.
Does it matter about the election? Is that part of?
Yeah. So after they do the election, that's when all commissions reorganize.
Okay. So we'd be looking at the week of the 17th.
Yep.
So
So 21st or 28th.
I'm free the 21st and the 28th.
what's 28th is it? Oh, these are both Thursdays.
Yes. I mean, we can do a different day.
Um,
Open other days if Thursdays aren't working for people.
Thursdays are fairly open for me.
I can make it work. Yeah.
All right. So do you want to do it on the 21st or the 28th? 21st?
May 21st.
Is 6
I'm on-
o'clock good?
That
Yeah.
works for me.
Okay.
Sure.
Great.
Okay.
Motion to adjourn the meeting.
Motion.
Second.
Finalized.
Great.
Thank you.